Hello everyone, this is Timely, here to bring you guys another Unison League video. Today, we are going to do a monster analysis, because recently, A-Team has just dropped a new monster, and they are extremely broken. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. Like, seriously, these monsters are getting so broken to the point where I'm going to have to write A-Team a professional letter. Dear Daddy A-Team, my body is so sore from being thoroughly penetrated by Kreut's filthy brush. Please help. Hashtag 1 gem compensation. PS, please buff Detective Holmes' dog Slice. Thank you. Just kidding. It's not like A-Team will notice me anyway. Notice me, A-Team. But jokes aside, let's pull up this new monster and let's talk about them. Okay, so here we have Pollux and Castor. One flesh. So it looks like we got some lesbian action going on here. Let's check out that animation. Yes, fabulous. Looks amazing. Okay, let's look at that skill. So we have Gemini Connection. Ability power of 240, damages all enemies 2 times with magic star damage with success value of 100. So that is 280 ability power 2 times. Now that's not very strong, it's a little bit weaker than a Cindy kick, but it could be stronger and I can be wrong. So let's keep going on and reading the ability. So cast Piercer on all allies for 50 seconds, which is really good for Crystal Assault. And then increases the fire, water, wind, light, dark, time, and star elemental attack of all allies by 4 for 60 seconds. So it's a very good PvE throw. And then increases the ability power of all allies star unison damage by 40 for 60 seconds. So I do not know how that buff works. Like, I don't know if it's going to take place before the unison or after the unison. So if you were to throw this monster and then that buff takes place, will this monster hit harder? I don't know. Like, we cannot be sure, but let's just assume that it does, that the ability power will be boosted from using this effect. Let's just say that the buffs go first and then the damage goes second. I do not know, do not hold me to that. This is just speculation. Alright, so next it applies a 60-second effect to your character that increases the ability power of Star Great Spirit Unison. So that monster you summon after doing a Star Unison, it increases the ability power of that attack. So like that attack in general hits very hard in my opinion, and it hits twice too, like Genesis. It's like a way better version of Genesis, and now it's buffing that by 40, so it's going to do an extra 80 ability power, 40 AP per hit, 40 extra AP per hit, I believe. Then during an element battle including this skill, light element weakening effect is increased by 10%, and the same can be said for the dark element weakening effect, which is increased by 10%. So you guys do not want to throw light and dark when you see this monster up, especially if you see a Star Haste Unison. You can't use light and dark to counter it. You're going to have the disadvantage. And then next we have increases the defense and magic defense of all enemies by 20% for 60 seconds, demerit. So it's a small demerit, it's not bad. It's very easy to remove that with debuffs from other monsters. It's not even a demerit, like seriously, it's so easy to remove. So that's good for the monster. And then lastly, the icing on the cake, we have applies pain collapse to the enemy field for 60 seconds, which increases the ability power of damage taken by the target by 30. So that's going to be extremely broken, guys. Like, this monster is going to be an extremely good guild battle RGB throw. Like, it's going to break the meta. Like, seriously. This is going to inflict brain damage on many, many guilds, and I'm going to explain why. So, say you go into crystal bond, or no, say you go into a bond, and then you bond all your allies up, and then the enemies are in crystal assault, and say you have like they don't get unison gauge in time, like one of them is out of unison, or say your lancer, your mage tags one of them, or you snipe one of them, and then you have the advantage or anything like that. What you can do is you can set this monster up, you can set Mitsunari up, you can set Aquarius up, and like you have all those monsters together, and you'll have your awakening, your time element effect, your cooldown reduction for all your abilities, your unison gain, your pain of collapse field effect on. Like, it's going to be so overpowered that many guilds are going to be able to one-shot the enemy crystal very, very easily. Like, you are going to get brain damage when this is going to be done to you, because I know so many top tier guilds are going to incorporate this with Mitsunari and Aquarius for a star haste unison, especially if they have the luxury of setting it up, or they have like they have it built into their strat to set up this kind of unison. So guys, the only way to counter a star haste unison of this caliber is you can't use light and dark. You have to throw 40 cost monsters. You're going to need to farm those 40 cost monsters, Natasha, and all the other elements, wind, fire, and whatnot. Wind, fire, water. You're going to need all of them. This is the only way you're going to overpower it. And you have to make sure that you don't give your enemies the luxury of setting this up, or else you're going to lose. So yeah guys, I hope I helped out and, you know, analyzing this monster for you guys. They are a very, very good throw for RGB. I wish you guys the best of luck with your spawns. I have to get going. Subscribe to my channel for all Unison League news and monster analysis. Peace. Hey guys, don't close that video just yet. I'm gonna give you a small afterword before you go. So pretty much these videos are taking much longer to edit now. It went from getting gameplay, adding commentary, and then putting in music, and then being done. But now I'm starting to try new things and put a lot of more stuff in there. So a lot of these videos are going to take a lot longer to upload. So there's that. And also, check out these sacred stones bullshit. This is the most stupid crap I've ever seen. Like, who does this? Why do you put proficiency keys in there? A-team, please, why you do this? Alright, I have to go now. Peace.